Hey, what's up, my construction entrepreneurs? Tyrone Jones here. Hey, I'm out here at the Newport Beach job. I have a meeting today with the design team of this project here. You guys know the Newport Beach Junior Lifeguard Building Project. Man, it's a rain day for us, so I don't have any crews on site today. It's so much rain on the schedule, it's crazy. But what I wanted to share with you guys is that this meeting today is about some details on the plans that is causing issues with myself, my company, and the city of Newport Beach. Now, the city of Newport Beach is all fancy dancy, right? We know that. And they're building this fancy junior lifeguard building, okay? There's another building. I'll show you the old lifeguard building here shortly. But they're building this new junior lifeguard building, concrete walls. Well, on the plans, it shows the walls having lines on it, right? And on the plans, it shows those lines are called control joints, okay? Now, what those control joints are, they do not identify what the control joints are. Oh, my meeting is getting ready to start. Just got a message. So they don't call what the control joints are, meaning they don't say, hey, see this detail to get a close-up description on what this particular control joint is. So typically on these public works jobs or any other type of job, you should be sending in an RFI, right? Request for information. And most of the times, if the architect or the engineer, the person answering that RFI cannot direct you to where the information that you need is at in the plans or on the specs, most times that is a change order by you because that information was unclear. Now, when I sent this RFI, the response that came back was an entire new detail added to the plans, and it was a rustication strip that they want us to install on the outside. Now, for the ones that don't know what rustication strip is, it's a fancy chamfer. Okay, for all my concrete guys out there, it's just a fancy chamfer. Okay, a 3/4 by 3/4 chamfer. This one is I think it's like a 1 inch by 1/2 inch by another 1 inch. And that's what that is. So they wanted that on the outside of walls, and I think you kind of see it on my mock-ups that I did in front of the building. So basically, that control joint that's called out on the plans leads you nowhere. And nothing in the specs, the specifications, lead to saying anything about a control joint. But in the specification, there is the wording rustication. And it says in the specs, you will find location and sizes and type in the plans. But the rustication and control joints, there's no link between the two. So the city's been pushing me back. I sent them letters. Like 3 long page letters giving details on why this is an extra. So I finally called for a meeting after my 3rd letter. Said, hey, you know what? Told the general contractor, I need a meeting with the city and the design team. We need to discuss this because I can't continue to move forward like this. So it took a while for me to get my meeting. And the only reason why I got my meeting is because I sent out another email after waiting 4 weeks for a meeting. The general contractor telling me, we're trying. They're looking at the calendar. Oh, maybe this day. Oh, no, not confirmed. I finally sent off an email saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and send off an email to your team, and I'm going to let you guys know I cannot afford to pay for this material and this labor that it requires to install this material moving into the walls of Phase B. Those walls that you see now are only for half the building. There's still another half to do. So I said, hey, financially, I cannot afford to pay for that material and that labor for this project. One, it's not my building. Every piece that comes out of this needs to be paid for by someone else, someone that owns it, the city of Newport Beach. So So I sent off that email to the upper management as well as the management on site, right? I got more people involved. Now you gotta be careful with that because you can ruffle some feathers and it can make some people upset, and you can make a stink about this that can be a bad taste in people's mouth and your relationship with them during the duration of this project, right? Well, I'm an owner, I'm eating the cost, so I don't care. All right, so I sent that off. A few days later, I get my meeting, and they told me they're also going to be able to cover some costs for the chamfer strips, the rustication strips. So it's a good news. It was good. Now, today I have my meeting. Now, the way I'm thinking this meeting is going to go, and I'll post this video after the meeting to let you guys know the results. I'm pretty sure that the facts are going to stand out, and they're going to approve it. Now, the city person, maybe he's a little hard and he may not see clear, but I don't think so. I think he will, but I think they're gonna definitely ask me for a discount. Now, should I give them a discount? One, why should I give a discount when you've already taken me to this point and now you want a discount? Two, if the facts are there, why are you asking me for a discount? Three, I don't own this project. So why am I giving a discount? I don't own no part of this building. So, I don't know. Discount always comes into play, and sometimes you don't even have a choice, and you got to figure out a solution in all this. So, I got my number in my head. We're going to see how this thing works out. I keep you guys posted. I'm actually headed toward this building right now to meet everybody. So, I got all the bigwigs in there. I call for everybody. Actually, I call for a meeting the time after their weekly meeting with everyone, right? Oh, man. So we'll see. I keep you posted. Hey, what's up, my construction entrepreneurs? Tyrone Jones here, back on the map and signs. It's a muddy mess out here, man. Whew. There we go. Yeah, it's a muddy mess, and they still want us to work. Oh, so next door is the brand new stadium for Mount Senior Central College right there. Inland Builders did the concrete over there. I don't know how much work. I think they built the whole thing there with Belfer Beatty. So what I'm doing here, hey, I wanted to give you guys an update about that meeting yesterday. So the meeting yesterday, so we were pretty loud here. They're preparing this second deck here. We're gonna go up there and look at it too. So the meeting yesterday turned out okay. I know the city is fighting against the control joints, and they're trying to say that rustication and control joints are one and the same, which they're not. Rustication are used for architects to mainly mask or hide control joints. And I don't even know if you guys can hear me, man. But so we're supposed to meet back up at some point, and they're supposed to come with a dollar amount that they want to agree on. Only dollar amount I should be agreeing on is anything less the prevailing wage. Profit and overhead. That's about it. Everything else is cost. Why should I split costs for a project I don't own? So we'll see what happens by the 31st. I'm really thinking about just having the lawyer send letters out. Cost me $600 or something, $300 a letter, and just put them on notice, man. Might get them to move, might create some tension, not sure yet. But that's where we at with that one. It's my crew over there. Got a small crew here today. We're just doing grouting, but let me here. This is the second deck that we'll be pouring. This is the east side, and then that part is the west side over there.
So rebar guys are putting in rebar. We're gonna put the structural slab down first, then there's waterproofing, and then in this, if you guys can see, there's a deck here that goes around here, right here in the middle where it's open. All this is deck. It gets the toppy slab because it's for the weather.